This is the reason why we are here, people. I'm walking down the hallway and this is the first thing I see. I know I'm not the first parent who goes through this, where we find a mess under the bed and we just realize this entire room needs to be cleaned up, cleaned out. So thank you guys for clicking and joining with us today. We are about to get to work. We'll be downsizing in the clothes, the toys, and cleaning as we go. Let's get started. If you just want to see the decluttering and downsizing part, you can skip to the timestamps in the description. But we'll first start with cleaning and tidying up the place before we get into that part. Washing and drying will take the longest, so we'll start with getting rid of the bedding on top of the mattress so we can take care of that in the background. Now that the laundry is going, we can start picking up everything off of the floors. In just a second, Sky will start cleaning up all of her toys off of the floor. If you find this interesting and you want to beat Sky in getting all of your toys off of the floor, go ahead and get started and try to get as many as you can within the next minute. On your mark, get set, go! How did you all do? Let us know in the comments below. Here, Sky will be focusing on clearing off this stand. Honestly, over time, it's become a collection point. I don't know what I was thinking, but I don't like what this has become. So yeah, we gotta get rid of it. Thank goodness for washable rugs. We're gonna dust this bad boy off and drop it off in the washing machine as well. We are about to tackle the monster that is under here. Look at I don't understand how it got this bad, guys, but it clearly has been a while since we last cleaned in here, so let's get to it. What would a cleaning video be without Sky tackling these floors? It is her floor, by the way, so you're gonna see a lot of me pointing and all that stuff. I'm trying to give her direction instead of taking over, because it's so easy for us to do it. I'm trying not to do it as much anymore and just give her the instruction. This helps me as well with communicating clearly so she understands, while also like just coaching her along the way. fortunate, but also somewhat frustrating for her because I tried my best not to take over, and at some point Sky got sick of me. We don't have the best vacuum, so we went back over the floors with this broom, just getting the pieces of trash that the vacuum could not reach, including over here in this corner. You'll see real soon. Sky uses her tiny little fingers to get in that track where the window slides back and forth. I definitely could not do that, but thankfully we have a kid here who is learning how to take care of her room, take pride in her space, while also just learning how to be thorough and cleaning and keeping her space clean. You've seen it before, the Ride or Die Better Life floor cleaner. I'm going in with this along with some fresh citrus essential oils or citrus blast. This stuff smells so good. It's by Woolies, the brand, and I'm just going to use the steam mop to go over the floors. Kids who want to learn how to mop, make sure your mop is facing the wall, and as you mop, back away. Your technique is to back up as you do it in order to make sure you're being thorough, but also do it without having to mop over the spots or step on the spots that you've already cleaned. Now that the floors are mopped, we can allow them to dry, and while they're doing their thing, Sky can start tackling her toys. So her job here is to go through every last one of them. We are touching every last toy in her collection. She has to make a decision if she wants it or not. If she does, she'll put it to the side, and if she doesn't, the bag is there for collection. To me, this part is funny because Sky had decided not to keep this little dollhouse, but she had stashed away candy in here. This is also a carrying case for LOL dolls specifically and their accessories, but as long as Sky has had this thing, she has not used it. Instead, you guys can get a close-up of it. It has not been used to its potential, and because of that, it's just taking up space, honestly. This is just something I'm learning about my child. She is not the type to be as organized when it comes to putting things away. She just likes to throw it to the side. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't know, maybe eventually she'll grow into it, but for now, this is just not her thing. This is just one thing that would help her to keep her things organized, but it's also something that she would actually want to do. And because she does not want to do it, it's no need to hold on to things to do that for her. Another strategy I implemented after she had sorted through most of her things, I took this very small basket and she had to fit as much as she could within this basket. As you can tell, this is a refining process. Once you get down through the things that you actually want, we went through it again. And so the things that she actually wanted, she would have to pile into this basket, and everything else had to go into the donation bag. Now that the floors are completely dry, we can finally put the bed back together, and the bedding is in its final stages of cleaning. But we decided to rotate the bedding and switch up the colors in here a little bit. The same technique that we use with mopping, we use with vacuuming. So this is Sky practicing the technique, trying to perfect it. Now the floors are drying in the balcony, and we can finally tackle the windows on the balcony itself. So Sky has her little microfiber cloth and I have mine, and we are just gonna go in with the glass cleaner. One fun way we like to put up night lights is to use LED Christmas string lights. This is one that is battery operated and it saves energy. It creates a fun ambiance for the kid. And for this light in particular, it has different modes and Sky uses it to set the tone and help her fall asleep. Have seen this bedding before. We are bringing back the navy blue and teal bedspread, and this will only just bring color into the room just because the weather is changing, you know, flowers and everything are out blooming, so let's brighten up the room while we can. as Sky is making up her bed, I'm explaining to her what to look at when she is making up her bed, just using the seams as a guide to fold down the bedspread if that's what she wants to do, and how to do that properly. Because I'm a little OCD when it comes to it. I swear, y'all, I really am working on it. These pink pillows have somewhat had their run in the living room, but for a while they have been in Sky's room because they are super cuddly and she likes them a lot. So now they are part of her permanent room decor. Finally, once we are done with this mirror, we can get into our clothes. Here's Sky just paying attention to the tags, the size that it is, and she has to make a decision if she wants it or not. If not, she will throw it in the bin behind her. She will be touching every single article of clothing and go through this process if she can fit it. If she cannot fit it, it automatically goes into the basket. Are you keeping it or not?
Wait, I'm keeping it.
Okay. So I don't think Sky was entirely ready to be pressured into getting rid of so many clothes, but she was allowed to change her mind when the time came. Judging by her body language and her smile, you guys tell me which jacket she actually liked. Okay.
Okay. 7. Okay.
We know you can't fit it. It's a size 7. You're not gonna be in it next winter.
Yeah, I'm gonna be much taller.
One thing I'd like to add about this process is that I had to set aside my own preferences for her. She's now at an age where she gets to pick what she wears, and I'm realizing that she has her own style, which doesn't match mine. I have to give her that freedom for her own creativity to shine through. It saves money and frustration for discovering barely worn clothes when it's time to give some stuff up.
Only have to...
Are you keeping it or giving it away?
Keeping it. This is not working.
You sure you want to keep it?
Sure.
It's gonna take you a whole 10 minutes just to put this jacket on.
No.
So we're refining now, repeating the process. Out of the ones that she chose, she has to make a decision on which one she would like to keep. Now we're on the dresses, going through the same process of determining if we can fit them. If we can, we'll decide on if we want to keep it or give it away. And for those that we cannot fit, we have to get away automatically. We are tackling the shoes. Sky's lining up all of her shoes and just touching every last one of them and grouping them according to the style so she can easily make a decision. Alright, Sky, you got these two left. These two right here.
Those two.
You gotta pick one. And you already know which ones fit more comfortable instead of having a pinky toe hanging out. Which one is gonna be?
I want that.
Okay, silly.
So this is the final collection of clothing after all of that Sky actually has, and this is way more than I thought she would have. But at the same time, I'm glad that I kind of bought her clothes a little big last year, so this year was somewhat of a gap year for us because she didn't have to really get any more new clothes. This definitely saved me some money in the end, and the clothes that we are left with are the ones that I know for sure that she keeps in a good rotation, so I don't doubt that these clothes will be used to their fullest potential. Wow, 3 bags and a big old bin. So that goes to show you how much Sky actually gets, and this could be a testament of how much parents actually give to their kids more than they give to themselves. I hope you guys found some kind of inspiration to get your kids involved in cleaning out their rooms. If you did enjoy it, like it, please subscribe and join the L3 tribe, and I hope to see you guys soon. Sky, what you got to say, girl?
Nothing.
Nothing? We did good, right?
Yep.
You agree?
Yes.
Yeah. Talk to you later. Bye.